In this episode of the Discourse of Human Events, I join Zach and Cody, along with their old friend Jared. We talk about DC, the inner tubes, old cartoons, news, and science. We also managed to talk about dicks getting mutilated and chopped off.
Enjoy!
One step at a time, don't be living on the line. I don't need a friend, I got more than on the mind. Sunshine in my brain, making everyone complain. Radio in the heart, don't be being so strange. Think I'm losing it, baby, where have you been? Everybody says that you're moving again. I don't wanna be right, baby, every single night. I could tell you a thing about taking your time.
Alright, from Blanket Fort Studios in Ontario, this is the Discourse of Human Events with Cunt, or as his Christian name is Jared. And we also got Cody and Kara. And so he came all the way from DC and decided to visit. So first we'd just like to say how you actually like DC. So you said you hated it, but why?
Why do I hate DC?
Yeah.
I think if there's one thing about DC I'd like to say that I dislike, it's to be honest, I think creativity goes there to die.
That's kind of Mansfield, Ohio, too.
Maybe.
Stalled and filibustered.
It does.
Creativity gets filibustered in DC. That's actually
They debate
good.
it until it
Good
just
luck.
gets beaten down. They're like, no, we're not going to do anything creative.
Like, is it because it's such a businessy town? Is that the problem?
Businessy, political. Basically, if you think outside of the box, you're seen as an outsider.
You seem weird.
Yeah, you're not part of that special group anymore. If you have an idea,
How do you
it's
fit in?
Somewhat unique. To be honest, I don't. I don't think I fit in
That's
at
good.
all.
Is that
No.
when people are there? Is it like a race? Is it like competitive race to be like higher in the hierarchy and I don't know, just a bunch of rich dudes just wiping their own ass with flowers?
I mean, there definitely there is a rat race kind of mentality down there. It's a whole lot of yuppies, a lot of I hang out in Georgetown, therefore I'm important, or I drive a nice car, therefore I'm important. So it's a lot of basically I look at it and I'm like, you're a materialistic asshole. So it's just frivolous spending and people thinking that they're bigger shit than they actually are.
Yeah.
And it gets annoying.
What kind of company do you work for?
I'm in the consulting industry.
Consulting.
Yes.
Consulting of...
Technology.
Technology.
If I was to describe my company, it would be if there was a road called technology and a road called business, we're at the intersection.
Okay.
So we market and sell software. We write
Gotcha.
it, produce it, and I'm contracted to a government agency which I cannot disclose.
Yeah.
But I will later on in this podcast.
After we get them drunk enough.
Zero.
Oh, come on. This
You didn't see me spike it with other stuff.
is this roofied?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're going to get butt raped tonight.
That's just the way I like. That's just the way I like my White Russian.
This is really what the podcast is about.
Is this with or without roofie?
No roofie.
It's not.
I don't want it.
Doing it right.
Absolutely. I had a hint. Not bad.
You had a hint of roofie in there?
I detect a hint.
Oh, okay. You have a nose for that thing? Have you been roofied often? Or do you use roofies often?
You just gotta
No, but
try it
actually,
on.
I have a friend in DC that was roofied by a cougar.
That's messed up. How's that even work? Wouldn't you be all passed out and not able to get hard?
I mean,
Or does she just maybe sucking on
I
it or something?
don't know the details.
We like details here at the
Well,
Discourse.
I to be honest, I don't know the details, but he claims that he had 2 drinks that night. And, when somebody claims they had a certain number of drinks, you have to multiply it by 2 or 3.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
Very true.
Depending on who it is.
Yeah. And
Some people they'll say 50.
this guy,
Yeah.
You gotta
I
divide it by 2.
really do think he was roofied because normally he'd just laugh about it, But he said basically he doesn't remember a thing, and basically 50-year-old cougar.
Did he wake up in her bed or something weird?
I think he woke up, yeah.
Roofies just like make you pass out though, don't they? Like
That's what I'm saying. Like, how did they get?
they make you. Are you still functional?
To be honest, I've
Like,
never
on
been
a lower
roofied until
level?
tonight.
I guess we'll find out.
Yeah,
This
yeah.
is a science project.
Yes.
I've heard about
This
this
is
other
for science
drug.
right now.
This other drug, like really hot girls go to these like really swanky clubs and just like give these dudes this other drug, and it's like it makes them really susceptible, like suggestible. They're like, let's go to your ATM and get all your money out.
Oh, really?
And like they'll just be like completely normal, except they're just like really open to like suggestions.
Yeah.
Just be like they'll just agree with anything. And
That's
it's,
really weird.
Wow.
I forget what it's called. It's like something in
Wait,
Africa.
wait. I know what it's called.
It's something.
It's crude. It's called pussy.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hey, it's a drug.
It definitely is.
Yeah, but I mean, lots of crazy stuff happening down there all the time. I mean,
We also have your slums too. Like, do you just not go around the slums very often?
actually, I just started going down in the slums. Tuesday was my first day. It wasn't bad. I'm trying to help out.
You just went mid slum. You didn't go to the bad
He's
slum.
logged
You're actually, yeah, right. I did not. I went to Southeast, which is kind of known as the rough area. The really bad part's called Anacostia, and it's a little further that direction. But I was near Eastern Market. It's not too bad, but I was literally like at an elementary school trying to help them set up a computer lab. And after hours, I walked out of there at 9 p.m. And as soon as I walked out, 2 cruisers sped by. And immediately after that, 2 cops on bikes were like huffing and puffing, like going that direction. I'm like, shit. I better get the fuck out of here really quick.
How big is DC? Is it like a pretty big place? Like, is it just one giant city?
It's kind of like a scattered metropolis. I mean, there is the downtown area. It's one of the, I believe, 10 most populous cities in America. I don't remember exactly where it stands. But the thing is with DC, unlike New York, for one, it's clean. Like, you go to New York, and there's garbage piled up on the sidewalks. DC is very clean, and the difference between DC and New York, if I were to compare the two, is New York is built vertically. There's skyscrapers, humongous, and DC, by law, everything in the district has to be shorter than the Capitol building. So it kind of, by law, has forced DC to grow horizontally rather than vertically.
Why do they even have that?
Narcissism, who knows? I mean, everybody in that building is a fucking narcissist.
It's totally built on narcissism. The architecture, that's great.
We are top dogs in this little region.
That's pretty ridiculous.
Yeah, but I mean, it's a pretty cool place to live.
I do remember the subways being really clean, though.
Yeah,
it's actually pretty nice.
It doesn't have the piss and vomit smell of New York. And I mean, that's a really nice part about living down there is when it's not on fire and not broken down. The trains aren't bad.
When everyone's not crazy, it's not too bad.
Oh, jeez. It's insane.
Yeah. I don't think you can go to DC either without seeing panhandlers everywhere every time I've gone to visit.
Oh, jeez.
There's always a panhandler.
That's like that everywhere.
I've kind of...
True.
I have a litmus test now. Because I've run into homeless people. Like, I've been places, and I've been all over the world. And you know if someone's homeless when they reek.
Yeah, that's your test.
Yes, if they smell
when you immediately cringe when they walk towards you.
If they just absolutely stink from a good 20 feet away, they are actually homeless. Panhandlers, they're pretty easy to spot because you smell like Axe.
You're the cleanest homeless man I've seen.
What cologne is that you're wearing? I mean, holy shit! You're not actually homeless.
Yeah.
But,
I remember you doing that thing with that one lady who came up and needed $100 or something.
Yeah, I mean that I don't know, still bothers me a little bit.
Yeah.
I thought she worked for my client, so I thought I shouldn't get into that because that could touch on some legal issues. But we'll continue on. I'm sorry.
She had a dong.
Is that what happened?
I don't know. You're not going to say, so I can create the story now.
It must have been roofied or something.
So you're saying it's not your first time? That's why you can smell it.
Not like I'd remember it.
Come full circle.
There was this dude in Columbus who called himself, I forget what his name
The
was.
backflipping.
No, his catch line was "Help is on their way."
Hey guys, you want to see me do a double backflip? I know.
Can you do it like?
No, I'm gonna do it off this chair right now, right? Like
Oh,
everybody,
what?
they
This
can't
is
see
gonna
this.
be-
Yet. What? Like?
Oh, we'll describe
Okay,
this
all right.
visually.
I'm gonna do
So
double
he's
backflip
literally
off
on
this
the
chair.
on the chair.
Off this chair.
I don't know. I was gonna do a backflip without hitting the chandelier and hitting the
You guys ready?
Yep.
sink.
Double backflip. Here we go.
That was
That's pretty amazing. Like I
He
could
went over
see
the
it.
couch and everything.
He almost hit the sink, but he didn't.
10 out of 10.
And he was very light on his feet.
I learned that back in the circus.
Circus Dole.
Which circus? Ringling Brothers.
Oh, okay. That was pretty good.
Thank you. Everybody, what I just did, I stood on a chair, acted like I was going to do a backflip, and then flipped people off behind my back.
Way to ruin it. Now they know.
Hey, I'm just,
They could have thought you could actually double backflip off of a chair
I'm
with
just sharing-
limited space.
I gotta share party tricks.
That's true.
It's a good one.
Party tricks are always nice.
Absolutely.
I saw a
Fun stuff.
YouTube video of Daniel Radcliffe. His party trick was he had a song that was all the elements on the periodic table, and he could sing them all from
Oh, no
memory.
way.
Yeah. It was a pretty good party trick.
You know what I miss? The Pokemon rap.
The
Oh,
Pokemon
yeah.
rap? No, I don't remember this.
Oh, it's all you get all 150. It goes like Bulbasaur, Venusaur, da 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 da.
Yeah.
I couldn't recite it, but
There was like, I think 6 or 7 of them, and they would play after every episode of Pokemon, and it would just be like, they would just rap these Pokemon names.
I'll have to listen to those on YouTube sometime.
good marketing strategy.
Yeah, it is pretty good. It's like the Animaniacs. They had a couple of songs like that where they're like singing the 50 states or all the presidents.
I don't think
Pretty
I'd
cool.
know all the states if it wasn't for that. Really.
that was your one thing.
Animaniac. There are two types of people. People who like Animaniacs, people who don't like Animaniacs.
Let's rephrase the last ones as assholes.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
It's such a good show.
Which type are you guys?
Oh, I was talking about Animaniacs. Clearly, I like
Pretty
them.
legit.
Totally like Animaniacs. It was one of those after school shows. She just came home.
It's one of those ones that's good with kids and adults too. Like if you rewatch it as an adult, you're
There's
like,
some-
"Wow, that was pretty racy."
Yeah,
Yeah.
Like they had
the subtle
Pablo
kinda-
Picasso, who they kept on calling PP and stuff. It's
You
like-
know, another one like Ren and Stimpy. Like I've watched
Yeah.
that as an adult, and I'm like, holy.
that one's
Yeah.
pretty bad.
Yeah.
They get really fucked up in that show. And it's like, it's not even like comical either. It's kind of like,
It's like, what was this writer thinking?
this
That's
thing's
kinda
supposed to be a
disturbing.
cat, and that one's a dog, and they're like, are they gay?
You're just talking about the whole dynamic of the show in general.
Yeah. They brought it back, and they were like gay. Like they said they did write them to be gay when they like brought it
Yeah.
back. Because the old ones are like, it's real subtle,
It's like an ambiguous.
but the new ones they're like really gay. It's weird.
Wait, they brought Ren and Stimpy back.
For a little bit, yeah, they remade.
Must
they,
not have done well.
Did it like a couple more seasons.
It's because they're gay.
I think.
I remember that, like, my dad used to call them Ren and Gross Man. Because he'd always have, like, snot hanging out
Yeah.
his nose.
Yeah.
Yeah, Snippy was pretty gross.
Yeah, yeah.
A good cartoon though is
It's gotta
one that
be
can
a-
like be funny to kids, but also
Yeah.
like
It has to have that
be interesting.
all those
to
double
adults.
entendres.
Like
basically.
SpongeBob, I will watch the shit out
Yeah.
of SpongeBob. just 'cause
SpongeBob's
it's like-
awesome.
That is a good one. It has a lot of stoner humor in it.
yeah.
A
Mhm.
lot.
Lives in a pineapple under the sea.
That is a good
And they
one.
live in Bikini Bottom. It's kind of dirty as it is.
That's
It
dirty.
is pretty dirty. I never even thought about that one.
Yeah, man.
And Sandy.
She has a sandy vagina and it's bikini bottom. We just solved.
Wait, isn't she a beaver?
Yeah.
Yes. Holy
I
crap.
think she's a squirrel.
Oh,
Yeah, she is
that's
a
right.
Aw.
Okay.
Oh man, that would have been so perfect. We need to contact the riders. You're gonna have to change Sandy to beaver.
Well, hey, there is a Krusty Krab.
Yeah.
You know, it's kind of.
Squidward's nose looks like a dong.
Yeah.
It really does. It does.
And then they used to have this shirt with Patrick on it, and it just like had Patrick laying out, and he was like frying in the sun, and it said half baked.
Yeah, that's for sure.
That's funny.
So they know who their audience is.
Yeah.
They definitely know.
Yeah, I miss SpongeBob. Damn it.
I think it's still on. Like,
Oh, it's like one of the top-rated shows right now.
yeah, I
most
thought
watched.
they were contracted to do like at least 2 more movies.
Really?
Maybe that was The Simpsons.
I don't know.
One of those shows had a really long.
How do you guys feel about the Star Wars movies coming up?
I think they're gonna be awesome.
Really?
Yeah,
Episode
I don't
7?
even like the new ones, but like I'm not a big fan of the old ones. So I think if they have a chance to rewrite it all, I think they'll do a good job.
I have to say, I'm a fan of Lucas not being in charge anymore.
Yeah, that's why there'll be like a whole group working on it rather than one guy just kind of judging
Did you read all
everything.
the books?
I'm sorry?
Did you read the books?
No, but there's this guy at work that has, and he's a smoker, and I mean, I recently quit, but you know, I've still been out there a lot. But yeah, a lot of conversation regarding how badass Luke Skywalker gets, and you know how he can conceal himself.
He was kind of a whiny bitch.
Force.
Is that where they're actually going with it? Are they still going to do the same characters,
I'm not sure.
or
I
like
mean,
a whole nother story?
I have no idea.
I read a thing.
But I think the expanded universe is you know, it's kind of interesting with
Yeah.
where they take it.
I read something about Samuel L. Jackson. He really wants to be in it. And he's like, I'll play my character with one arm. Just put me in it.
That guy
He's in everything.
Yeah, absolutely. I think he's like the #1 grossing actor of all time.
Yeah.
Wow.
Literally. Like,
He's beat out Kevin Bacon at this point, probably.
Yeah.
For the 6
You know,
degrees.
I have yet to see Snakes on a Plane.
Me too.
Bothers
I even
No,
own
it's
it.
free.
I own the TV.
Didn't you watch it with us when it came out?
No. I never went to
They had
theaters
like a
to
midnight
watch it.
preview of it, and
No.
I could have swore you were there.
No. I bought it because... Or I didn't buy it.
Motherfucker.
Or, well, I did buy it, but...
Motherfucker.
No, I have it. It just never...
It wasn't bad.
Yeah, after everybody watched it and said, oh, it was okay, I'm like, well...
You know why everybody's watching that movie though? It's for that one line.
Yeah.
Sick of these motherfucking snakes.
Pretty
on
much.
this motherfucking plane.
It was like they were gonna name it something else, and then Samuel L. Jackson's like, "No, the only reason I joined was because you named
Yeah.
Snakes on a Plane." And then
They tried to
after
take
the-
themselves seriously. Like, whoa, we got Samuel L. Jackson. We got to get serious, guys.
Then after the internet hype, they went back and made it R and added titty scenes in that line,
And that's it.
and that's what made it R.
That's
funny.
pretty ridiculous.
But I mean, I like the pop culture reaction after that movie had come out.
Yeah.
Snakes on a Plane, everybody's like, ha! But immediately after that, you'd see T-shirts for sale that said like things like "words on a shirt." Like, people kind of took and ran with it. It's kind of funny.
That's just kind of how our culture is now. Anytime there's something like big out, all of a sudden it's just everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like, what was that thing that just happened
Like
recently?
Psy,
Yeah, Psy. Yeah, Gangnam Style is just everywhere.
unfortunately.
Yeah. It's like, that's a funny video, and then it's just everything you watch has Gangnam Style.
I'm
on
like,
it.
I'm watching my wristwatch. It's been 15 minutes. Yeah. Okay, let's talk about something else. You know.
It's pretty ridiculous.
Not a huge fan of that guy.
Yeah.
I if I were to guess, you guys aren't either.
It was a funny video,
Yeah,
but
It was
He goes,
entertaining
like-
to watch.
he has one funny
but
video.
It's a
that's
good
it.
like 1 or 2 time watch YouTube video, but like I had like at least 10 people trying to show me that video and like, have you seen Gangnam Style yet? And I'm like, yeah.
5 times.
They're like, let's watch it again.
That was enough.
Like, okay.
Yeah.
And then it was like in the media and stuff, and like I really don't like pop music in general, like Bieber, fucking Katy Perry.
You don't have the Bieber fever.
I do not have the Bieber.
I'm a
fever.
believer. I'm a believer.
I'm a believer. I can't even repeat that word.
Uh,
Have you ever heard the Bieber remix with Slipknot?
I have not. But
That's where it's at.
okay.
You'll like Bieber after that.
If
You
there's
like Bieber, Slipknot.
if there's one chance for me to become a fan, I think that's
It's like a
gonna be
perfect sync up, a perfect match.
Yeah.
I
A
mean, come
mashup.
I think
guess
they
you
should have
call it.
really done
Fine,
a duet.
Yeah.
on. What do they do with the mashup? Is like people equal shit. The heretic.
yeah.
What's it
anthem.
called? What's the Slipknot song?
How does it go?
I'll look
I
it up.
did my job.
And I won out.
Bieber, Psycho,
Psychosocial.
Yeah.
Yeah, Psychosocial. That's it.
baby.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. I don't know how they.
Are we gonna
made
play it?
Yeah.
No, content owner has not made this available on mobile.
What a bastard.
What an asshole.
Content owner's a dick.
Here's another one. Let's see if this one works.
I'm not a fan of that content.
See, if you just grab my iPod, it's on that. See, we got Justin Bieber, Baby going on. You think that's what you're gonna hear? Nah. Pretty good, right?
Yeah.
The soul is not so vibrant. The reckoning, the sickening. Packaging's a virgin. Pseudo-sacrosanct perversion. Go drill your deserts. Go dig your graves. Then fill your mouth with all the money you will save. Sinking in, getting smaller again. I'm done. It has begun. I'm not the only one.
So good.
What's that part? Is that Slipknot?
Yeah, this is all Slipknot songs. It's the same
The
song.
beat in the background is, I think,
Yeah. It's kind of awesome because if you listen to either song separately, they kind of suck.
yeah.
But where the temple fell, the secrets have gone mad. This is nothing new, but when we kill it all,
Wait, you gotta wait till there's some Bieber.
You need Bieber.
who needs another mess? We can start over. Just look me in the eyes and say I'm wrong.
It's just so perfectly singing.
Think we're good. I'm not the only one.
That's so good.
Perfect.
Pretty good mashup.
Yeah.
When are they going on tour together?
Because I would go to a concert.
They need to.
What do you
I
think
would
their
go to a
fans would be
concert.
like?
That'd be so
Slipknot fans
confusing.
would just like rip the Justin Bieber fans apart.
I feel like none of the Justin Bieber
Well,
fans would be allowed to go from their adults.
Justin Bieber was mashed up with
Parents.
what's her face? That fucking
Was it a
the
mashup or
birds in
actually?
the trees.
Oh, like
Oh, what's her name?
not Kesha,
No,
someone like that.
she's black. She's part of the.
Well, she's saying trees is we can assume.
Beyonce?
No,
Nicki
she's part.
Minaj?
Nicki
Nick,
Minaj.
that's
He
it.
did a song with Nicki Minaj, and
Yeah, but she's still more
Jesus.
pop.
she's got some
With her
bad
rap.
lyrics though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but she has some mainstream.
she can rap
stuff,
too. She's talented.
Yeah,
I
mean,
don't
she.
I don't think Bieber's nearly as
She's
talented.
okay.
Bieber did like.
I don't know about Nicki Minaj.
Bieber's
Sometimes I
rap-
listen
What's
to her
that one
stuff.
song that we always?
The one you just said where he says trees is, and one of the lyrics she has, she just goes, "Nyah." That's part of the song.
Wait.
I'm like, what was
Like
that?
a 1920s gangster?
I don't know what it was.
No way.
What was the song called? I don't remember.
Bees in the trap.
No.
Bees in the trap. Bees in the trap.
Just so
I do's what I pleases.
Yeah, she says I do's what I pleases.
It's my favorite
That's
line.
how she rhymes trees
That's
is.
my favorite rhyme.
Wow. Do you think
Because if she would have said please and trees, it wouldn't make any sense.
do you think,
Yeah.
Do you think that she could rhyme orange?
Absolutely.
She was probably just rhyming with orange.
Probably, yes.
That's the laziest rhyme. She wouldn't do that. She's not lazy. She just goes out of her
Out of
way.
her way.
Oh.
It'd be orange and I'm gonna eat some porridge.
Nah. She should just have a whole song where that's the chorus. Nah, nah.
No, she
See?
It would be better than Yoko Ono.
It
Yeah,
would.
that was pretty bad.
Wait, what happened there?
Have you seen the Yoko Ono art?
I have not.
Oh,
There's an old video of John Lennon, and he's singing with, I can't remember his name, but a famous guitarist and singer. And they're doing this song, and Yoko
Rockin'
Ono's
out.
sitting there like bongoing, and she just grabs the mic that she has for her bongo, and just starts going, hey, in the middle of the song. And the guy that Lennon is singing with just goes like wide-eyed and just looks like, what the fuck is going
are you
on?
doing?
Wow.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
You know, I wish I could do something that required no talent.
Yeah,
And,
she also has like art. Like
She
now
goes to an
today,
art show.
She has art shows, and it's just like voice art or something, or spoken word art,
Hmm.
and it's just her like moaning.
Orgasming
Yeah,
into a
she's
microphone.
like ah.
Ah! Ah!
That was a pretty good representation of what it was.
Yours was better.
That was almost spot on.
I'll do the same thing right now. Hey. Here's me doing the same thing.
Good. That was your orgasming?
Congratulations, you just made $1,000.
No, I'll go get a towel.
Absolutely. I'll be right back.
Have you ever heard the Donald Duck orgasm?
Yeah. Somebody go get me a towel.
Yeah.
I miss those things like Napster and LimeWire.
Yeah,
Like,
just those random wave files.
Find the the Darth Vader playing with my lightsaber.
Yeah.
Lightsaber.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Oh, jeez, those are so much fun to listen to.
Yeah, those were good stuff.
I think Gibson's brother had a computer. Like, this was like way back in the day when High Speed just came out, and he had just downloaded like everything he could fucking find. And we would just go through it and like be like, find some funny Pokemon videos, and like that's the first time I heard MSI. It was like Pikachu singed up to bitches. Just Pikachu like
That's pretty
calling
awesome.
everyone bitches. But then we found a girl getting shot in the head,
Ooh.
and then horse porn. And after that, I was like, no more internets, because I was like 12, and I was like, that horse has a huge dog. Like,
Why is that girl doing that to the horse?
Yes.
I only said that no more internet's that one picture I showed of. It was a guy that got something wrong with his balls, and it showed like the surgery of it being cut open.
Ooh.
Yeah,
And
they were like blue and
placing and
like
stuff.
green on the inside, and like.
I looked through the whole album like, okay, Cody, no more internets for today.
Yeah.
Time to watch the TV.
The internet will fuck you up.
Yes, it will.
It has ruined many a weekend.
I can't go outside anymore.
Okay, if you're listening, don't Google this and don't watch it. But has anybody here seen the BME Pain Olympics?
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Horrible. Dude chopping dicks off.
Yeah.
Their own dicks off.
What?
Like,
balls.
BME
Cut the
stands
you know the
balls
for.
story behind
You say
that
don't
or
Google it,
anything,
but that's the
or,
first thing I'm going to do.
The only thing I can really share that's like a factoid is BME stands for Body Mutilation Extreme.
Yeah.
Wow.
And
Like, it looked like
yeah,
these dudes
people
were
are into
on
that.
something.
Yep.
Or like, I don't know.
They're on a
'cause there's
fucking
like,
adrenaline, if nothing else.
there's like 10 to 20
Fuck.
dudes, like,
That's
just like
crazy.
30-second clips of each of them, just like.
meat cleaver.
Just right to the
Like
dick.
meat
Oh
cleaver.
my god.
I saw one with them like cutting open their balls and.
I spent
Oh my
an
God.
I
I'm
spent
gonna have
an
to watch
entire
this.
weekend. I spent an
No,
entire
you
weekend
don't.
thinking
Why
to
are you
myself,
smiling?
Because I'm going to watch it.
Why are you
can't
smiling?
watch it. I might as well
about that?
smile
don't
now.
watch it. I spent an
Don't
entire
watch
weekend thinking to myself, why would someone do that?
Yeah.
Excuse me, I'm gonna grab a piece of
I-
sausage right here.
Whoa, don't touch that.
Perfect time to grab it. That's his dick.
Perfectly sliced, by the way.
Not bad.
The internet, it just has everything.
Too much of everything.
Yeah.
But then it's got stuff, and it's got movies.
It's just like life, though.
It's got
like,
everything.
Yeah.
It's got a little bit of everything. Like, it's just available.
Good
like,
and bad.
It's always been there. People are just documenting it.
Yeah,
now,
that's pretty much all it
putting
is.
online.
This has always existed, but now you can
Well,
view
I
it.
think it encourages it because they can get famous from it now.
I don't think anybody saw a dick getting cut off and go, yeah, I think I'm going to do that so I can get famous.
You never know.
The media would say. Yes. But I mean, what do you guys think? Like 50 years from now, like this, for example, this is maybe accessible on a site like archive.org.
Mm-hmm.
You know, some kind of database somewhere, some kind of backup service.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I mean, everything we do, and as far as that goes, like, we go back in like the 1900s, even like the 80s, and we don't know what the general population was thinking unless you actually interview people. But now all of that's
You
accessible.
can research it.
Yeah, Google search and all these opinions and tweets and status updates, and it's just incredible. Like where we're headed ultimately.
I think it's all positive. I like the idea of privacy, but I think privacy might be something we have to get rid of to actually advance. Sometimes I think that's because then you're always accountable for what you do.
Yeah.
And so it might actually advance human society to always be accountable.
I can see that. I mean, like, people have told me, like, I've been, like, pulled aside, like, from, basically, when I was overseas, I had this dude that kind of watched watched over me. He's
Mm-hmm.
my counselor, if you will. But when I was just recently in Slovakia in September, and he pulled me aside and he's like, Jared, I need to talk with you. And I'm like, what about? And he goes, your Facebook. And I'm like, what about my Facebook? And he goes, there are some things that you should not put on Facebook. And I'm like, okay. But I mean, it's I understand what I'm doing and it's mine.
Yeah.
And you know, I'm ultimately like Facebook. It's interesting. But for me, it's just like ha, let's have a good time. Like
Yeah, exactly.
Like if you're not,
It was more like that when it was just like your close friends and
Yeah,
like, people
exactly.
you like regularly talk to.
You can tell MySpace was like that.
But
a lot
then
more.
once like the family caught on, like the older people, and like now everyone has it. Like
Yeah.
your bosses,
Mhm.
like your mom, your grandma, like, and the shit you post on there, you're like, you got to think about who's gonna see it, and you're like,
Yeah.
see, that's the thing. Like I'll still post whatever, and if they don't want to see it, they
Yeah.
can they
Yeah.
I
can
love.
unsubscribe or they can defriend.
I love Brandon
Mhm.
Carroll's Facebook just because he
Yeah.
doesn't give a fuck. He will post like the most raunchy shit on there.
Yeah. Some lady got really mad when he posted like, about the shooting. He posted about
I
that.
didn't see this. What did you post?
He posted, everybody's all furious about this and talking about their kids, but we know within a week everybody's just not going to care and this is not going to be a
'Cause it was
story,
about
which it already
holidays.
is. It's already happened.
Yeah.
Nobody really cares anymore.
It's Christmas
You know,
time.
He wasn't even making fun of any jokes or
The
anything.
thing,
It's just truth.
The thing with that is, it's so incredibly hard to fathom something like that. Like it's like the very day that it happened, I was meeting with somebody to grab lunch,
Mm-hmm.
and there was like CNN on the TV in there. And when I got there, she was like sitting there, and I saw on the TV, and I'm like, holy crap. And I go, I can't stay here to have lunch. I don't even want to think about that. Like
Mhm.
I think it's a tragedy. It's something I hope that they don't blame video games.
You know you're going to.
The NRA did that.
Oh shit! Of
Yeah.
course they did.
It's pretty
But
funny.
the thing is, you can't blame guns either. You can't blame
Yeah.
guns, video games, music.
Blame
You
people.
can't blame anything. You just gotta.
Well,
I mean,
yeah.
it's clearly it's a disturbed individual.
That's what I said. It's like the only problem is that person needed mental health treatment and didn't get it.
Mhm.
That's pretty much all it
Yeah.
I
is.
was
And
reading that.
and the second tenet of it is like if you're suicidal, if you're crazy and you're gonna off yourself, you like by covering this in the media so
Mhm.
thoroughly, like it's 24-hour news on loop,
Yeah.
right? If someone's to the point where they're like they've decided I'm gonna off myself, we're either giving them a choice of being remembered in a negative way, but remembered,
Yeah.
or they'll be forgotten about.
Mhm.
And because it's no longer news, it's entertainment.
Yeah.
Like it's kind of disgusting what they do with that, in my opinion.
That's the problem with news channels is the negative news always comes to light and is reported over and over again.
Absolutely. I mean, like I remember, and like when I lived in Slovakia, the news over there was a lot different, and TV
Yeah.
was a lot different. I mean, like you turn on TV here, and they're commercials for pharmaceuticals, and
Mm-hmm.
you buy this, it'll make you look prettier, blah blah blah. Over there, it was like woman ripping off her shirt, and it was a juice commercial. Something
Yeah.
completely different. I mean, and I mean that was just commonplace. Like nobody cared if boobies were on TV. But the other thing, the news over there was completely different. Like in 2005, President Bush and Vladimir Putin had a summit in Bratislava, Slovakia.
Yeah.
And without permission of my counselor, I left the town and went to Bratislava and went and saw everything. But I got back and watched all of the the arrival of Air Force One in Bratislava and the ceremony and everything. And the news covered that so far kind of neutral, not positive, not negative,
Yeah.
just something that's
Just reporting.
exactly just reporting. And the newscaster said that they actually had exclusive footage of Bush and Putin meeting up at a local pub.
Mm-hmm.
And they actually found two gentlemen that had the last name of Bush
Yeah.
and another guy with the last name of Putin. And they actually covered it as if it was a real news story.
Yeah.
And they literally just sat in a pub together and had a beer.
Mm-hmm.
That's
very
like
ridiculous.
a tongue-in-cheek news
Yeah.
story. It's like might as well have been the Onion.
Yeah.
saying,
Okay.
saying holy crap, it's only Tuesday. That's my favorite article.
That's pretty funny. I love The Onion for that reason. They do funny stuff.
Oh yeah, like we regularly at work. I work for some government agency, but The Onion every now and then will do articles about the United States Postal Service. And I forget at the moment, but they're generally funny. Google Onion and USPS, and there are some pretty funny articles.
I'll have to look that up.
I can see what the dude was talking about when he drank these.
They're fucking delicious, right? It's like chocolate milk and alcohol.
What could be
with
better?
some coffee.
Right?
Absolutely. The old White Russian. Can't go wrong with that.
Should have had that shit in school. In those little pouches.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Oh, I miss school lunch. In
So-
some ways.
Yeah, we had for the flip. It was pretty good.
Oh, Frito flip. Oh my
Yeah.
god. Chili and Fritos.
Cheese.
And cheese. Don't forget the cheese now.
Oh.
We made the gooey cheese though. We made the good stuff.
Since you're behind on the discourse,
What-
one of the most important subjects we have on the discourse is poop.
Oh, really? Okay.
And Cody will have to describe the best thing you have to try out, and it's called Pooping 2.0.
What is pooping 2.0?
Pooping 2.0 is, well, pooping 1.0 is just sitting on a regular toilet and just like pushing
Just
it
letting
out.
it go.
Like total bad form. Like back in the caveman days, we squatted. Like we were down like close to the ground, like using more muscles that way. Like
I mean, I hate to profile, but as an Asian, are you trying to share the Asian style?
Yes, that's actually kind of
Yeah,
what it is.
I mean, like the rest of the world has bidets. Like they have bidets around the world.
No, but Asians have like, it's built into the floor. They have a
Right.
toilet.
And it includes a bidet in the floor?
I think that
Yeah, I think so.
I think some of them switch over to the Western toilets, but like
Those are lame.
it's like 50-50.
Yeah, they are really.
But anyways, when you're just sitting, like you're not like using the right muscles, and that like develops hemorrhoids and stuff, and like you just aren't getting enough force.
Yeah.
So pooping 2.0 is you get this thing called a poop box, and it's basically just something where you prop your feet up a few inches, and then you're in a squat position, and you can just like really crank them
so
out.
it's like a stool for your
Yeah, so you're still sitting on the toilet, but you're like propped up like this, like you're cannonballing into the toilet.
Right.
Really?
They say it's cleaner.
Tip to tip, man.
Feels pretty
Poop
good.
box. Are,
Yeah.
are these on Amazon?
It's actually called the Squatty Potty. And
That's
they're
the
like-
official.
They're like $40 to $80 depending on what you want it made out of.
But you can just get like a crate or something.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
I'm gonna build my own. And they design them so they can just like slide like right under your toilet, and you can just like pull it out. Like it's,
Really?
it's like a U shape, so like it just slides in and out, and then it's got like a place for your feet. And you just go to town.
And now you're caught up in all the discourse episodes.
I'm intrigued.
And also,
Just get a box.
don't use
and
just
try it.
regular
You'll-
wipes.
you'll
You
like
gotta
it.
use moist wipes, like they use for
Oh,
babies.
no. I already used moist wipes.
Those feel so
There's
good
nothing
on the ass.
There's nothing better than the moist
Yeah.
wipe. I don't feel clean without a moist wipe.
It doesn't even make sense. Like, why did we ever go to just dry toilet paper?
Absolutely.
It's
If
weird.
If I'm stuck with only dry toilet paper, I feel the need to shower.
It's better
Yeah,
than
it
a
hurts too. It's like
It's better than a poison ivy leaf.
Oh, Jesus.
it's better than the leaf. Period.
Yeah.
I just get your mom to lick my
Wait.
rim.
Better than the leaf.
Well, not that leaf.
He's better than that way.
Let's just say that leaf and pooping 2.0 would be quite an experience.
Combine the
Combining.
two.
And then moist wipes. Oh man, this is
Life
next
is
level.
set. Oh wow.
I think we just discovered Nirvana.
Yeah, that's what it is. The squatty potty, nice J, and some moist wipes.
Maybe
And
a
the White
scented
Russian.
candle too.
And a white Russian.
Man, that's some multitasking on the toilet.
Yeah.
The
Seriously.
long shit.
I don't know what this procedure is called, but you basically just get a little bowl of warm water, and you put some Epsom salt in, and then you get a girl. You dunk your balls in, and then you get a girl to take a straw and blow bubbles in this, and then she jerks you off with the other hand. And
Did you call it a bubble bath?
it's something bubble bath. I don't know the official term, but I'm intrigued.
Oh my god.
That's what's gonna happen when you
Epsom
roofied.
salt. Oh, wow. And I'm getting down to the bottom right now.
So you want to do that, right? A bubble bath?
He's not suggestible enough. Get another one.
I don't deny.
He might be there. What is it called?
A bubble bath. What? You know, I was down in Maryland at the airport, BWI, and I was looking at this menu at this cafe, and they had an item on the menu called steamers. So I'm looking at that, thinking to myself, is that like a Cleveland steamer?
They should sell those in Cleveland.
They should.
I
Absolutely.
Good old
think,
Steve
I
House
think
here.
Starbucks has something called a steamer.
How much is a Cleveland steamer?
Around here, I'm pretty sure you could probably get one for about $20.
Really?
Gotta go to the bad part of town.
You know, Ohio is really good for things like that. We got the Cleveland steamer, the Cincinnati bow tie.
What's the Cincinnati bow tie? I don't even know.
What?
You don't know what the Cincinnati
No.
bow
No,
tie
I've
is?
never heard about this either.
Something about balls being at your chin and then like penis going down towards the chest as if it was a bow tie. Oh yes, I believe it's when a woman eats out a male's asshole.
Okay.
And the balls are laying like, on her collarbone. And the penis is going down this way as if it were. Wait, no, that's not a bow tie. That's just a regular tie.
Oh, what's the bow tie?
Oh my God, that sounds
This is
painful.
intense.
This is
It sounds
after-
painful,
this
whatever
is
it is.
after the
This is the part
pain
of
Olympics,
BME.
and they cut their
Oh
nose off.
jeez. No, thank
They
you.
just have the balls, and you're eating their ass. That's the bow tie.
Oh man.
Ouch.
Well, Kara, that's one thing we don't need to try in bed.
Okay.
Yeah.
Here's what
Yes.
Here's what Urban Dictionary says the Cincinnati bow tie is. The Cincinnati bow tie is when you take a hot, steamy shit on a woman's upper breast or neck, then sit down so it squishes outward in a bow tie direction.
I was way off. I
like your tie though. That needs to be a thing.
Yeah, it does. We need to wait.
You better add that to Urban
That's
Dictionary.
Do we want to give it Shelby designation or Mansfield designation?
Shelby. We're all from Shelby, except this little. What
Except for Jupiter.
what flows best with it too?
I don't know. We'll come back to that definitely.
Shelby
We
bow
should.
tie doesn't.
No,
Mansfield
it's not a
bow
link
tie
to
doesn't
it.
even
It's not
It's a
a.
necktie.
It's a
Oh,
necktie.
necktie.
Shelby
That's true.
necktie.
Added bonus, you put icy hot on your balls so she feels the heat. It's called the spicy.
So she feels the
Cincinnati bow tie ring of fire variant.
I love
That's what
Urban
that is.
Dictionary. Our friends added a bamzoo.
It's a
And a
bamboozle.
bamzoo is where you stick the plunger on the wall and you run backwards into it, so it goes
Oh,
right into your
fuck.
anus.
Wasn't it Harry who
It was
made
Harry
that
or
up?
Alf, I don't remember who.
I think it was Harry.
But it's a pretty good one though.
I think you told me it was
You know,
Harry.
I have a friend that always says that if he decided to ever off himself, he would do it at Shelby High School. You know that bell that hangs outside?
Mm-hmm.
He said he will hang himself off of the bell while wearing a raincoat with a plunger up his ass, handle first, like you just said, to a boombox that's playing Mbop by Hanson with a suicide note that says, "I love cheese."
Just to make people really think deeply.
No, I mean that's just like if there's one way he wanted to go out. If he ever decided to off himself, that would be how.
He's
it
gonna
would
be like 90
Make
years
it
old, but I'm
memorable.
gonna die anyways. I might as well go this way. It's a pretty detailed
He thought about that.
way to kill yourself. I think he's thought about this a little too much.
I mean,
Where I work, I would have to call the cops on him because he
Really?
has a plan.
no. This.
If you're suicidal and you have a plan,
I mean, this was years
But-
ago, and he hasn't done it. But
he's just waiting for the right moment.
quite possibly. But I mean, at this point, I just laugh.
Yeah, it's
I'd be like, "Yeah, you funny son of a bitch."
when raincoats are in style, that's what he's waiting for.
So he's never gonna
Absolutely.
off himself.
What are you looking at there, Cody?
I was looking up the Cleveland steamer to verify what that was.
That's
what-
why you
what is this?
shit on the chest and rub it in.
Yeah, you gotta rock back and forth, so it's like a steamroller.
Oh my
That's the
God.
steamer part.
Ew.
If you do the Cleveland steamer and the Cincinnati bow tie in the same sex act, that's called the Ohio Special.
Oh my god! Oh my
Why is Ohio known for shitting women? Why?
Because we're a shitty state.
Yeah, that's true.
It's basically what it comes out. Like, all our big cities, like, I guess Columbus isn't bad, but, like, Cleveland and Cincinnati are shit towns.
Mm.
And that's why there's, like, the famous thing of why do we have so many astronauts from Ohio? Because leaving Ohio wasn't enough for them. They had to get out of the planet.
Out of our atmosphere.
We also
Yeah.
have like a ridiculous number of presidents too.
Yeah. It was a weird state.
It's that corn.
It really is. And
All that corn.
what gets me is we have the Speaker of the House right now, and his name is like John Boner.
Good old John Boner.
We had in my class there was a guy with the last name Boner and another with the last name Tissue.
Nice.
And they were best friends. It was hilarious.
Boner tissue.
Like anytime I read that guy's name, it's Boehner, but you read it looks like Boner.
Oh, that guy, the guy that took like pictures of himself?
Wait. Is there another Republican scandal going on?
No, I remember like a Boehner guy taking pictures of himself, and I was like, it was a big thing because like really with the last name Boner, you shouldn't be like getting into that kind of scandal.
That's right. That did happen, didn't he? He was like sending it to his mistress. Of
Yeah.
course. Yeah. That's
Always
crazy.
scandals.
A lot of dudes get in trouble for that. Like, it's just the thing to do when you're like
The
halfway
prob-
across the country and you're
the
just
prob-
like, send me some titties, I'll give you a dick pic.
You know, and I like it's weird to me. Like, what is the idea of trading a dick pic for titties? I don't think women really crave dick pics.
No, I don't think they do.
Not at all.
I usually send them more out of humor.
Do you send like bow tie pictures?
Yeah.
Like, you're getting a bow tie tonight, baby.
I'm like, if you were to send one, what is she going to send back? Like a text that says, "Hey, nice dick."
Yeah, there's nothing much to say.
Yeah, really, it's
Dick
like
pic.
it's grotesque, it's veiny.
Have you ever seen like these pictures where people
You
like,
need to
dress-
shave your balls.
They like dress their dicks up and get like the googly eyes, and then like, they put hats on it, and like it's just like a giant nose, and then like you can like
Squidward!
you can do like you can get some mustaches and like make some Mexicans. You can do some pirates. You can do.
Is this what you did for Halloween?
He did have a mustache.
What?
It's on the wall.
Yeah.
Convenient. Nice. I like the handlebars right there.
There's actually two mustaches over there.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Double mustached.
It is pretty outrageous.
You probably have another.
How
How many White Russians does the dude drink in The Big Lebowski?
He probably drinks quite a few.
I
I
think
drinks
he-
like 5 to 6.
He has one in like every scene.
Yeah. But is it like the same one continuously, or is he just always drinking?
I don't know. If I ever get to the point where I could just walk around all day with White Russian, it's like
We need
my
the
goal in
proper
life.
cup, like short but really thick.
No, come on. A tall Beatles glass is great. To be honest.
Those are pretty good.
You're welcome.
It is
What are you looking up?
how many White Russians he drinks?
Oh,
9.
this access
9
to information
White
is so good.
The internet is insane.
It's, it really is.
Mm.
There's that like quote. Here's what people did before the internet. Man, there's something I'd really like to know about this interesting thing right now. Well, guess I can't anymore. I'm on with my life. And now it's like on a weekend you could spend all day just on Wikipedia and reading whatever you want.
Really, it's amazing. Like we're getting books delivered to us over the air, and you know, just we all have little computers in our pockets now. I mean, you have 2 computers on this table right
I
now.
don't have a little computer in my pocket.
I do.
You slacking.
I don't have money for
Yeah,
a little
sometimes I
computer in my
feel-
pocket.
Outrageous when I have my iPad and I have my phone and then I'm on my laptop and I'm like,
And
what am
then you
I
have
doing
your iPad,
right now?
iPod playing.
Yeah. It's like,
While watching a movie.
And we wonder why some people have ADD.
What?
Did you want another one?
No, not yet. I gotta.
I can make it less spiky if you want.
Wait for the roofie to kick in.
Oh, okay.
And
Then we'll about rape you with a sausage.
well, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I'll have another piece of sausage, definitely. Giggity.
We seriously have so many screens though. Like I
Yeah.
have like just TVs.
You're collecting those like Pokemon, man.
Yeah, I had like 4 TVs at one time, and then my iPad, my laptop, my phone, my old phone, and I was like, we should get them all together and just like put pictures of cats on all of them and post on the internet.
And get all the karma from Reddit.
Wait. Zach, you made it to the front page, did you not?
Yeah.
You
What?
made it to the front page.
Yes, I got
of
all the
Reddit.
karmas.
He did.
I spent it all in one place.
What is karma all about on Reddit? Like I've been a member of Reddit for years now, and
It's nothing but
Yeah,
That's
you
how
Having it.
get like medals, don't you?
you get medals.
Like
I
little
think.
Really?
flares.
Yeah, I probably have a front page medal.
What were you on the front page for?
When I did like Guess Who, but I changed it with like movie
yeah.
posters
I remember.
rather than.
I got on the
releases.
front page.
Didn't you put "Does he look like a bitch"? Something
No,
like
no,
that?
that was some other.
Oh, okay.
That is a classic one. Have you ever played Guess Who that way?
Mm-mm.
You need to play Guess Who, but it's like
Awesome.
stereotypes. So rather than like do physical features, do like
It's like, did he ever rape a small
Yeah.
child?
and you just like judge by looking at the pictures. It really like messes with your head because like all your stereotypes come out. It's like, did he ever like confuse with his sexuality in high school or something? Like really detailed questions like that. And you're like,
Was he beaten as a child?
yeah, that would be a good one. The funny thing is, I play with my brother, and he like beat me like 3 games in a row. Like he always had the right one. I'm like, you're perfect at stereotyping people. I don't know if I should congratulate you or shun you.
That's funny, man. I'm gonna have to swing by the mall
Pick up a copy of
Yeah.
Guess Who.
on Wednesday. I have an errand to run. It's funny.
It'd be interesting to see like high political people play Guess Who.
Oh, dude.
They'd be pretty good at it, I bet. That's one of the questions you ask off the bat. Is he a Republican? Or is he a Democrat? Like those. You can
That would
judge
be a
those
good
pretty
one,
quickly.
Yeah.
You're just like,
Well, there's some
the
that-
old white ones, you're like, yeah, Republican. There's a guy on Guess Who that looks just like Mr. Pearson.
What?
When you go and you get your copy, you'll know exactly who I'm talking about. I think his name's Phil.
Who's Mr. Pearson?
There's a teacher at Shelby.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm out of the loop here.
Famous senior English teacher.
Oh, is that the one with the blue book or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, he was really hard, but
I heard about
I
that.
actually
at Lexington.
learned a lot from this class.
Is he still teaching?
I think he just retired, actually.
Okay. Wow. Fun. Wow.
Yeah.
He taught my dad.
He had like
Mine too, or my mom.
he probably had about 50 years in.
Yeah, I think he retired. No, somebody told me he retired at like 48 years. I was like, really? You couldn't hold out for 2 more years? Like,
Yeah.
what is he doing?
Well, after a sec, like it doesn't make sense for him to like keep working because they would like
No.
make more by retiring because their pension bill.
No, I think it was something like the school like kind of forced him to retire because they were paying too much money for him because he's been working for so long.
Yeah. That makes sense.
They're just like, oh, you kind of gotta retire, dude.
Shit. I left the country to get out of that class.
A lot of people went to Pioneer to get out of it.
Yeah, it's
A lot
incredible
of
what
people-
people do to get out of English, man.
Yeah.
And really looking back on it, anything we did in high school wasn't really that hard.
Yeah, his
it
class
wasn't.
wasn't really that hard. Like the blue book was kind of hard, but like
It prepared you for college, like it actually
Yeah.
did. Nothing in college was
It's not
that
like you had to
difficult.
ace it or anything to pass the test. Like
Yeah.
I guess if your memory sucks though, like
That's one thing I hate about schools. It's too focused on memorization. It's like, memorize this test, pour it
We
all
have
out,
the
and forget it
internet.
all.
Yeah.
you have the world in your pocket now.
Yeah.
You can just be like, oh.
That's something I think brains are going to evolve from. Rather than retaining information, we're going to evolve on being able to process information and do new things with it because there's no reason to retain that much information anymore.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, there are theories like Ray Kurzweil. If you look him up, he proposes the idea of a singularity between man and machine, where man fuses with nanotechnology and we become more or less cyborgs and
Yeah.
we get like kind of superhuman abilities, and the idea of ramping up your brain's processing power like would be like taking each hemisphere of your brain and splitting your brain in half and write down the corpus callosum and analyzing what kind of patterns go in between
Yeah.
each hemisphere of your brain and taking that and working some technological magic and
I don't see why we can't do it, though.
yeah,
Given time,
yeah, absolutely. Like
basically. All it takes.
ultimately, I think one day, like in the Matrix, where they're like, "Hey, I need to know how to fly a helicopter," and they're like, "Boom."
Yeah.
I have no doubt that
There's no reason why it couldn't exist, basically.
No, absolutely. I mean, we are patterns, man.
Yeah.
That's it. I wake up.
Our brains are computers. That's
Yeah.
all they are.
Nah,
With organic tissue.
in a way, it's
They
like,
work off electricity,
Yeah.
They have the neurons. They create synapses whenever they learn new things.
Yeah, but what about
And those connections are what sends the information with the neurotransmitters.
But what interests me is like what about the subconscious and the part that
But the subconscious is almost just like part of the computer that you can't access very well. It works. It's there. It's just it's hard to access the subconscious. I mean, so you have to like do meditation or something to actually try and access your subconscious.
I mean, but
because I think it's always there.
True.
And you can always access it. It's just you have to actually try.
I'd agree with that. I mean, if you could access your subconscious right now, would it want you to buy a squatty potty or not?
Well, my conscious wants me to buy one. My subconscious, I don't know.
Maybe
it would say, maybe that's too much money.
Maybe
you don't want to do it right now.
You must build it. You must build the squatty potty.
If you build it, it will come. You should listen to the Joe Rogan Experience because he talks about a lot of these types of theories. Like we're describing the Matrix, it seems so viable and easy to do. Not easy to do, but like you can see how we could develop that technology and eventually plug into a simulated theory. And so it's like, are we already in it?
Yes.
Because if we can do it, then what makes us think we already haven't done it?
Right.
Blows my mind.
Yeah.
I just hope I don't wake up and it's like robots flying around everywhere.
I do.
I'd be pumped.
That'd ruin my day.
Or if I just want to live and die and see an alien. Not even like intelligent life form, just something on another planet that's at least bigger than like a squirrel. Not like microbes.
Zach, are you telling me that the bacteria they found on Mars like forever ago wasn't enough for you? Does they have to have eyes?
I didn't hear about that. Bacteria on Mars?
Yeah, man. There's a fossil of bacteria.
I don't remember this. I need to research this now.
like
It was back in '99, man.
Damn.
Been there, done that.
Maybe that's why. I don't
alien life, but it's a bacteria.
I remember Neil deGrasse Tyson talking about how they have a new theory where they think things from Mars, like DNA, traveled on a meteor and landed into the Earth, and that's how we evolved. Like that's where our DNA came from.
Yeah.
For life forms.
I mean, what is the quote? If you put hydrogen in a glass cylinder long enough,
nice
it'll
to meet
start
you.
thinking about itself. Likewise,
Yeah.
very nice to meet you.
Merry Christmas.
You too. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to the listeners as well.
This won't come out till like February.
Oh, well, happy Groundhog's Day and shit. Happy Valentine's
Yeah, there we
Day.
go.
Happy Valentine's Day, unless you're a bitter bastard. And, yeah.
Are you doing your Nicki Minaj impression?
Yeah.
Anyways, what was the saying about carbon and hydrogen?
Oh, like hydrogen, if you put it in a test tube for long enough, it'll start thinking about itself.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Like, becomes organic and shit, I think.
That's another thing, science, if they ever create life, would be pretty interesting. Because they've already created, like, little test tube universes. Or not universes, but atmospheres.
Yeah. They put it in a test tube, they take hydrogen, shock it a couple times, simulate the Earth in its infancy, and it turns into amino acids. And it's just that kind of shit is out there.
Yeah.
What are we doing here, man? We've been chatting for an hour.
Yeah. That usually means it's a pretty good podcast if we realize we've been going for a while.
I've enjoyed it.
Yeah. I was talking about weird shit and poop.
The best poops are, you get in there, you get done real quick, you go to wipe and it comes off clean and you're like, yes.
Mm-hmm.
That's what pooping 2.0 will do for you.
Oh, really?
Because it slides out more.
Mm-hmm.
And doesn't because it opens up your cheeks so it doesn't grind against it.
This is disgusting.
I'm just telling you the facts.
I was talking about efficiency. But I guess if that
It's
ties
both,
into it. Yeah, okay. Alright.
You think they have such a thing as poop lube, where you just put some lube on your anus, and then it just makes it easier to poop just
Makes it slide out. It seems like too much effort to just sit there and rub your asshole and just have clean poops.
That sounds messy.
Yeah.
I mean, what if you were at work and you had to, you're kind of gassy?
Maybe it comes with a plunger, like a little, not plunger necessarily.
I think the problem with that is if you fart, it'd feel wet every time.
Yeah.
You wouldn't
feel
know.
gross.
I think we've talked about this before, but I'm just gonna take a tube and hook it right up to my anus and just like suck the poop straight out of me and just like negate all the pushing and everything and just like.
I've also been through this, and all they need to invent is something that actually disintegrates your poop inside you.
I'm never going to be able to drink a
Pill.
chocolate milkshake again. Son of a bitch.
You son of a bitch, you ruined it for me.
Holy crap. Oh, Jesus.
It'd be really interesting when you have diarrhea and you use the vacuum technique.
You wouldn't know. You wouldn't have to like look at the tube.
I don't know, it seems like you'd get wet still. Unless, I mean, I guess if you're sticking it up in there, right into the anus.
If it's just like got like a suction tube on it, so when you put it, it's just like no air in between. It's just like anus to suction tube, and it's just like.
You know, you gotta be careful with that stuff, though, because the anus itself is kind of like a vacuum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what Jacob on Facebook said. He like posted a article about a girl that died because she was
Can
in
I
a
do a
pool.
disclaimer? Not that I ever stick anything up my ass.
Yet.
No. I've heard stories of people getting stuff stuck up their ass, you know.
Yeah, there's actually a lot of emergency room stories about that.
Yeah.
Did you ever
they're
watch
good.
Jackass? And like, it was one of the last clips they do. It was on the first movie. He takes a little blue car. He's like,
Yeah.
this is my favorite car. It's my favorite color, blue. Here's a condom. And here's some lube. And he put the car up his ass. And then he went to the doctor and got an X-ray. He's like, it just feels funny. I'm like, what's up there, doc? He's like, did you have crazy gay sex last night? Because it was like a real foreign doctor. He's like, this motherfucker had some crazy gay sex last night. And he has a little toy up his ass.
That was a pretty good skit they did.
I laughed my ass off the first time I watched that.
Yeah, that was fun.
Which Jackass was that on? Was that the first one? I thought so. Jackass 3D was pretty good.
I haven't seen that one yet.
It's one of the few movies worth seeing in 3D. It's Jackass 3D, Avatar, and I hear this new movie that just came out. It's pretty good, but I can't.
Hobbit?
No, not The Hobbit. I don't even think that came out in 3D.
Yeah, I did.
Did it?
There was an option to watch
No.
it.
I knew it came out in like 48 frames. Was like its big
Mm.
thing rather than 24.
I don't see the hype behind that. I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah, like, I watch movies in 3D and then I watch them, like, just regular. I'm like, that was a pretty cool movie, like, just regularly. Like,
Yeah.
it didn't need, like, things sticking out, like...
Yeah, it doesn't really add.
Sometimes
too
where
much.
they utilize it right, but if it's just, like, to make... Like, a lot of them just, like, make things look, like, boxy, kinda.
Mhm.
And, like, just layers. And, like, that's not really cool. That's just kind of, like... It just looks weird to me. But if they actually, like, use it, like, in a... Up, they, like, use it to, like, make things, like, slowly pop out during the real sentimental part. And it would just, like, kind of engage you more.
That's kind of like what Avatar did, and it made you feel more like you were in that
Yeah, it would use the weather
unique
and it'd be,
universe.
like, raining around you and shit. Like, that stuff is cool, but they, when it, like, like, watching, like, action movies and stuff isn't real cool.
No.
It hurts my
yeah,
head.
I hate when it gets gimmicky, like they purposely throw stuff at the camera
Yeah,
Mhm.
for it
exactly.
to pop out at you. I mean, it's like, just because you have a technology doesn't mean you should use it all the time.
Mhm.
And they just charge extra money for the tickets too. That's why they do it.
Yeah, but you get fucking sweet glasses, man.
Which we recycle, even though we paid for the extra
Yeah.
money for it.
By the way, if you just heard that, that was the Ting. Ting! From my Ting phone. I have Ting service, and it's pretty awesome.
Ding.
Ting is where you don't have to have a contract for your cell phone, so you can go month to month on your service and cancel any time. Which phone companies need to go to.
It makes me feel powerful to have that ability.
Yeah. That's why I like Netflix. It's like, you know what? I don't need Netflix this month.
Yeah.
And
At any time.
I can choose my own package. Like, I can, like, build my own package. I can pay
Yeah.
for, like, how many minutes I want. I don't have to get data if I don't want it. I don't have to get minutes if I don't want them. I can just, like, use it as text.
Really?
And it's only, like, $14 for, like, 4,000 texts.
Really?
And I only used, like, 1,200 texts last month, so pretty cheap. Like, compared to, like, regular plans where they're at least, like, $30 to $40.
Yeah. The regular plans, what they get you on is you get like a phone for real cheap.
Yeah.
Like here's an $800 phones. We'll charge $100 or $200.
I got a smartphone. It's not the newest, but I got it for, like, $40.
Yeah.
And it works pretty good. I'm pretty happy with it. But you can get really nice ones for, like, $700, I think is the most expensive.
Damn.
They got the Note 2, which is, like, I've seen it. Some girl at the bar had it the other night. It's, like,
Is it like
between
kind of
this
like a
and the
mini
iPad.
tablet?
Yeah, it's like just.
My
fucking
brother has
huge,
that
man.
one.
And it's got like a stylus with it, and like the screen looked awesome.
Yeah, the screen's like the size of my phone now, which I feel is like pretty big, but yeah, that one's pretty big.
I like my Evo. It's cracked in the middle.
What Evo do you got?
HTC Evo 4G.
Light? That's the one I got.
Light. I have one that's like 2 years old.
So it's just 4G then.
Yeah, man, like I don't want to.
Yeah, I'll show you. It's like the one I
that.
have the same phone except it's just thinner basically.
I like the freedom.
Of
You
what?
know, to tell Sprint that I don't want lower my bill or I'm going to go elsewhere.
Oh.
Oh, it's a good looking phone, man.
So yeah, it's pretty much the same phone because I looked at the
One
4G.
on your Facebook now,
Yeah.
going to status.
Peanut. As long as you don't put I don't know. I was trying to think of something I wouldn't care about. I'm not too sure.
No, I'm not gonna do that.
I hate when people say hacked your Facebook. I'm like, you didn't hack. Somebody they kind of left something on and you took advantage.
Yeah. It's a good looking phone. It really is. Man.
Yeah, my brother's phone is the screen's like literally the size of this phone, and then it's kind of got the outside. It's pretty cool, and it comes with a stylus inside of it.
Really?
And I was playing a game that was pretty fun where you were like racing, like the screen was moving and it had a track, and you had the stylus and you had to like draw the track as it was moving up.
Really?
And keep up with it. Pretty good game.
Remember I remember my first computer back in 96, I believe, and it didn't have nearly the power that we have in our pockets.
Yeah, not even close.
No.
We have little thumb drives that have more than that.
3.5-inch floppies, man. Hold like 1 mega data.
Dude, I remember when I was pumped about zip drives. Like,
Yeah.
yes, 100 megabytes. I can save so many GIFs on this.
Heck yeah. Good times. Definitely.
That's what sucks though too about technology. It's like this phone I got is really nice, but in like 2 or 3 years it's just gonna be like a buck phone.
You know, my phone's old right now as it stands, but that's why I don't buy a new one, because as soon as I do, I'm not gonna be able to get the newest shit anymore.
Yeah. Sure.
I want to keep this until it absolutely doesn't work, and then I think I'll get the new thing.
Yeah, that's what I do with most of my phones. Like, I just use all I do is text on them. Really, that's the only necessary feature.
Do you ever feel kind of lame that nobody calls you? Because nobody calls me. They'll text me.
Yeah.
I wish I don't even need the voice plan.
Yeah, I barely use any.
Yeah, the only person I talk to on the phone are my parents and random people I have to call to if I'm gonna I don't know for car insurance or something, or some business I have to call to order if I'm ordering out.
Yeah, I mean even then I'll blatantly be sitting at my desk making personal calls at work. I'll be using their lines.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And nobody cares because everybody there realizes that you got to do that stuff sometime.
Mm-hmm. I hate making phone calls at work. Phone calls are the worst thing at work. It's I won't get a call for 2 hours, and I'll get one call, and while I'm on that call, even if it's a 2-minute call, somebody else calls me. I'm like, what? Why? Why is this happening? Why did the one time somebody calls me, another person calls me?
Jesus hates you, man.
It's pretty much what it is.
It has to be.
That bastard.
Yeah,
Oh shit, it's his birthday.
No, dude, we're cool. Oh wait, it is his birthday. Shit.
Yes, because in the Middle East, it's snowing right now. Not. Christmas in July.
Oh, is that why they do it in July?
I don't know. It makes sense, though. I
never really got that.
I mean, if for the hemisphere thing, kind of would work.
I guess. I never really got it.
I don't know. I don't read that too much into it, really.
I was at some lake and Santa was on a jet ski and I was like, cool, go Santa.
We were just talking earlier about how weird the idea of Santa really is. It's a way to get your kids to act good. And
you're lying to them.
You're constantly lying to your kid, and you also put him on a stranger's lap to tell him all the things you want.
Yeah. I mean, to be honest, it's just a cop-out from parents trying
Pretty much.
They said if you ever had kids, you should just watch. And if Santa puts your kid on his lap, it's not a good thing. He's supposed to put him on his knee. He's way back here on the lap. That's a little too far.
If he makes it to the lap, it's bad.
You gotta be on the edge of the knee, man.
But I mean, what's the deal? They're using a stranger to figure out what their kid wants for Christmas.
Yeah.
Why don't they just pay attention to their kid a little more?
Yeah. That and also just watch your kid. Tell him what's bad. Tell him what's good.
Yeah.
Do you think our economy really fucked up if we stopped doing Christmas and had this crazy buying season?
I think actually sometimes it hurts our economy because some people spend money they don't have or they run out of money because.
But they call Black Friday because that's when all the businesses get out of the red. They have this line.
But that doesn't mean it's good for the economy though.
I mean,
some people might be spending all their money.
Oh,
but if all the businesses close,
going in debt,
a lot of people will be out of jobs.
It's
delivery service, truckers, manufacturers.
Yeah.
For these other.
Yeah, but what if rather than have it all in December, people saved all their money, spent that money throughout the year?
Right.
And they just always had steady business rather than they're in the red and then they got this 1 month where they spike and then they're back into the red.
Right. I pretty much just buy whatever I want now.
Yeah, it is weird.
Everybody's like, what do you want for Christmas? Nothing, I already bought it.
Yeah, it is weird. It's like,
If there's anything I wanted.
The only good thing is I collect board games, so I always have a new board game that I want that I don't have money to buy, so.
Yeah.
If you collect something, it's easy.
Just ask for books or
Yeah.
Sometimes I'll hold off, a lot of things I don't trust people to buy for me, I don't know, I asked for a wallet this Christmas and I don't know, I don't really thick wallets or I just like them to be real simple. Mm-hmm. But I got a really bulky ass wallet and I'm I don't think I can use this.
Yeah, it is a weird holiday once you can actually buy anything you want.
You guys have your wallets on you. Do you want to compare? Because every guy has a different preference for wallet. You know?
This is true.
It is very true.
I like the trifold.
Bifold, the one with the photos in it.
I hate the photo.
Leather, canvas.
I did the photo thing for a while, and it just gets annoying. You gotta have the ID to where it's easy.
This is my old one.
Suitable. Although pretty much
simple as shit.
Bifold.
Yeah,
nice.
This is the new one.
It's just thicker.
It's just
because it has all the stuff in it.
It's got another flap in it.
I like the extra flap.
Yeah, the third flap is a nice feature.
Once it gets worn in, it might be better. But this one was just nice and comfy on my ass. And
where's your wallet, man? We don't.
I don't.
We're showing all the goods.
I do the clip.
Oh, clipper.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Now that's simple to the next level.
That's kind of smarter too, because then you can't get pickpocketed too easy.
Oh man, yeah. Nobody, unless they want to touch my balls, and then. Then it's not necessarily a pickpocket. It's I should be paying them.
Do you keep your cash on you, or do you have cash?
I try not to carry cash on me. But,
Yeah.
Some things I just need cash for.
I always like having at least $10 to $15 cash.
It kind of sucks in DC though, not having cash on you, because about the second you get robbed and they're like, "Hey, I want some money," you're like, "Shit."
You look at it.
I can't help you. And they're like, "Yeah, you can, motherfucker."
Or give me your wallet. You're like, You should just carry a dummy wallet.
Ooh.
People do that a lot, where they just carry it has Monopoly money in it and stuff, so it actually has bulk to it.
It's not a bad idea.
Yeah, you just toss them your wallet.
Get some of those.
It's not like they're going to check it right in front of you.
True. And then you better haul some ass.
Yeah, exactly.
Get out of there. It's not a bad.
What if Google Glass had laser vision on it, and you could just be like, activate Google Glass laser vision, and just laser that motherfucker down?
Yeah. Shit. I like that idea.
Debit cards are a really nice thing to have, though.
Debit card plus mobile banking, man.
Yep. They are very nice.
Two beautiful things.
I really like having a Google Wallet. I haven't messed with it actually in a line, but just online it's pretty fun.
What is Google Wallet?
Google Wallet is you can put all your credit cards and debit cards onto Google Wallet.
Mm-hmm.
And they have that little tap scanner now.
Yeah.
You can put that up to it and it'll scan your credit card, whatever
No way.
one you have up. So you can have all your credit cards in one phone.
So technically I wouldn't even need a clip. I could just have my phone.
Yeah, you can just have your phone.
So that's awesome. That's wow. Whoa.
But the problem is not everybody has that tap mechanism.
Yeah.
It's not you can't slide your phone through it, so they have to have that easy tap.
That just works with yours because it has that tap thing where you can
Yeah, you have to have the phone that has the
Sensor.
Yeah, the sensor inside of it, but eventually all phones are just gonna have it.
Yeah, it's cool.
Then you'll get robbed. You're like, tap my phone, bitch. Give me your money.
That'll be a new thing. Let me tap your phone. Like, damn it, again. That third time this week. But then you could have like the dummy Google Wallet app. It just like immediately alerts the police.
They have apps like that where you can actually like hit the power button like 3 times in a row.
Yeah,
It'll call the cops for you.
that's very nice.
You know, you got to think about this stuff living in Shelby. I mean, it's a rough.
You
place.
never know.
It is a rough place. Oh my god.
This is a really nice neighborhood. Like, it's just so quiet, but we can walk to all the main stuff.
Yeah, you know, I like it down here. I grew up down in this part of. Well, I came down here part of Ontario a lot when I was younger. Had a friend just around the corner, and she got into technology when she was younger because she had a crush on me, which was like. You know, in high school, I was too naive to be like, is she into me? You know?
Don't you wish you could go back sometimes to high school with all the knowledge you have now?
Absolutely.
It would be so good.
Absolutely. But, I mean, I ran over there earlier today and said hi. But, you know.
Yeah.
Working for IBM now.
That's crazy.
Times is changing. Ran into Zaner. Yeah. It's crazy.
It is.
We're getting old. Okay.
You've realized it?
I'm starting to realize it. You know how I'm realizing it?
How?
I'm getting hair places I didn't have hair before.
No, I realized I got old when I got upset about a bill was too high. I was like, why the fuck did I use this much water? What the fuck?
Starting to sound like your parents.
Yeah, this is bullshit.
Nope. Fuck!
Like, damn it, I'm gonna not have any spending money this week.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm with you.
That's when you know you're old, is when you complain about a bill.
Absolutely. And then you
That's the turning point.
And then you call them up.
Yeah.
You're like, why is my bill so high?
I didn't use this much water.
Yeah, explain this bill to me.
We had a leaky toilet, so we did use the money.
Damn.
Or water. That did suck. We had such an outrageous bill.
Yeah. I mean, like, not too long ago, I called up Sprint. Like, my bill was hovering around, like, $70 a month, unlimited, blah, 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 all this bullshit. And I called them up, I go, I'm out of contract and I don't want to pay $70 a month. What can you do for me? And they're like, well, you're already at the lowest plan. You know, there's basically nothing we can do for you. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, can I ask someone else the same question? Can I speak to your manager? And they're like, sure. Because, I mean, I think they're obliged to. You ask. And then, you know, she's going on and on how I was at the lowest plan. Then she goes, and if you were to do some research, you would find that Sprint has the lowest price plans out of any like top tier carrier in you know the United States. And I go, yes, I understand that. And according to the Consumer Reports, you also have some of the best customer service. Like kind of
wink.
Yeah, kind of complimenting her at the same time. And she's like, actually, I'll be right back with you. I'll see if I can get you a credit. She came back on the phone with me. She's like, I found a way to save you $100 over the course of 4 months. Like,
nice.
So, ever since doing that, they've been giving me $25 credit every month.
Huh.
And
that's sweet.
Got a little brown on my nose, but you know, whatever.
Dude, I have Sprint. I love Sprint, actually. I haven't had any problems with them.
I left Verizon for Sprint. And I left Verizon because their customer service was horrid.
Yeah. Well, I had Alltel, and they always had the worst phones. Their customer service wasn't bad, but that's because I knew the people at Alltel. I knew some of the people, but once I moved out of my parents' house, I was like, I just want to get my own thing, and Sprint was the only one still doing completely unlimited plan.
Yeah.
And it's like, I'm going to stream music at work all day. I don't want a cap on my shit, and turns out I did use like 4 or 5 gigs in a month one time, so I would have been like completely screwed.
Yeah, and not having music at work.
Yeah.
It's hell.
Fuck that. Fuck that bullshit.
Yes, if they ever take away my streaming music,
yeah,
they're gonna lose me.
I'm either listening to music or a podcast if I'm not talking with a client or on the phone.
Yep, me too. In fact, I've nearly missed many a phone call because my phone is ringing and I've got my headphones on.
Yeah.
Listening to Psychosocial and Baby mashup.
You will be now.
I absolutely will be. I'm gonna miss some calls on Friday.
That's one thing that is bad about listening to podcasts, though, because sometimes I'll be like really interested in what I'm listening to, and I'll have to make a call, and I'll just keep putting it off. I'm like, I just want to listen to what's coming up next, what they're going to talk about.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, I got to make this call. I got to put this on pause.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I'll always wait till the end of the song, or
Yeah,
something
exactly.
like that. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I mean, as long as it gets done.
Yep.
Unless it's the person that like you directly report to, they get priority.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You know how to. You just gotta play the system when you work with people. That's pretty much how it is.
Yep. They say know your audience where I work.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, my audience is full of tools. Oh shit. No, you're not. I love you guys.
Our audience is at like 10, I think, at the moment. I think we're good.
Oh, okay.
But this does go permanently up on the internet.
Yeah, well, I don't know if you would retire this one maybe after a year or two.
You wouldn't have to know who Guy Who Fucks Dogs is, would you?
Guy Who Fucks Dogs.
Somebody, it's not the guy from Shelby, we hope. Did you ever hear about that?
Oh god damn it! Yes. I had a lot of like he must have loved the Shelby Whippets.
Yeah, that's pretty good. But that was our first member on our forums. That wasn't just us three. It's like that's our first member. I think I can be proud of that. And his first comment is just poop dick.
Wait, it might be my cousin.
Your cousin.
My cousin's name is Brandon, and he, when we were much younger, would send like, he knew my friends here in Shelby. He's not from Shelby, so nobody knows my cousin Brandon unless you know me somewhat well. And then if you've ever met Brandon, you'll never forget him because he's hilarious in a very odd way, and it's his own brand of humor.
Yeah.
But he found a picture on the internet that is termed poop dick. I won't go into detail. It's pretty self-explanatory. And I mean, he would just send this to me and my friends. It'd just be a link, and he'd be like, "Click it." And after a while, we were all pretty much trained never to click anything that came from Brandon.
That's like the original Rickroll, man.
But I mean, like, here's the thing: like, he wouldn't do it for so long, and then he'd send you a link, and he'd be like, "Check it out, man." And then you'd be like, no, fuck that. He'd be like, no, it's actually interesting. And then you'd click it and you'd be like, oh, damn it, got me again.
Well, you say poop dick is self-explanatory, but when I hear poop dick, there's more than one image that conjures up. Like, it could be a dick that has poop coming out of it. It could be a poop-covered dick. Or it could be poop shaped in a dick.
True. It's option B.
Which was poop-covered dick?
Yes.
Okay. Just making sure, see, my mind wanders a little bit.
Absolutely, man. Poop-covered dick. That's disgusting.
Pretty bad.
Yeah. What did you guys think was going to happen on December 21st?
I thought at least some crazy people were going to do something crazy.
Really?
Yeah. That's about it.
Like crazy people or like terrorist crazy people?
Not terrorists, just crazy people. Like some people drinking Kool-Aid or something.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Like cult stuff.
Like, what are they? The Branch Davidians out a long time ago?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I wasn't really expecting anything, cause like, I don't know, it was like so overhyped.
Yeah.
It was just
Yeah.
overhyped.
You know,
All false information.
I haven't watched the History Channel since, but I'm kind of trying to figure out what they're showing now. That was like all of their
They just have an
material.
apology episode.
Yeah, really. They should.
Well, guys, it didn't happen. Now we actually have to start talking about history.
Yeah.
Shit.
No more 2012 Alien.
Or, well, let's just watch some porn stars. We'll do that.
I want some porn stars too.
Porn star. That'd be a good History Channel.
Favorite porn star.
I don't get into details about porn
What?
stars, I don't think.
I don't know him by name, man. Like,
No,
That one I jerked off to on Tuesday.
You gotta know what to Google. Come on.
Nah, I just go to the YouPorn or something like that. I don't get that
No,
specific into my porn.
No, you go RedTube, man. Come on.
Whoa.
RedTube.
RedTube?
RedTube, yes.
There's like PornTube. There's.
I'm really not into
Never
videos that
really
much anymore.
What?
I look at pictures and stuff on Reddit and just
I went through that phase.
But they
girls
don't
looking
move.
sexy and like
It forces you to use your imagination.
I'll watch novelty porn, like if it's Scooby Doo, like Shaggy fucking Velma, like that's kind of funny, like it's kind of hot.
That's not something I could jack off to though.
No, that's not why I watch it though.
What are you looking at porn for? He just kind of looks
Just to
at
see
porn
Shaggy
just for
fucking
fun.
Noma and like see if Scooby's in there anywhere. Like.
Even me?
If I'm looking at porn, chances are I'm also touching my dick.
I don't want to think about that, Zach.
Yes, you do. The roofie's kicking in.
Touche.
I don't know. I used to look at it like maybe once or twice a week.
Yeah.
And then after a while, it's just like seeing it all, like seeing this angle, seeing that angle, like seeing that black couch, like
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm with you. Porn is no longer good. You know, at least like back in the day, it used to have like a story, like Debbie Does Dallas,
Mm-hmm.
you know, stuff like that. It had plot.
Now they're like
Like-
30-second clips sometimes.
Absolutely, like the whole concept that movie, Zack and Miri Make a Porno, where they shoot a porno within a coffee joint, more or less,
Mm-hmm.
and it actually had a storyline. I think that is the direction that porn should go.
I used to have
It's been
HBO and Skinamax, and they would have some like pretty drawn out stories on their
Yeah.
porns, and like you'd have to watch quite a bit of them.
You say Skinamax?
Yeah.
Isn't that what it's called?
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
But they were pretty hot, like. But after like you came, you're like, I don't want to watch this anymore.
It's like, oh, that storyline was so good. Oh, okay, I'm done.
You know, I think before any major life decision is made, you should jack it.
I've heard that theory before.
That's a pretty good idea.
I mean, it goes for men and women as well. I mean, either one. If there's a major life decision,
Really clears out the
Rub one
mind.
out.
it does. You're never more focused than after
It's
that.
the best thing to do if you're having trouble is getting to sleep.
What if you just don't want to do anything? Like, what? You know the term procrastinating, right?
Well, sometimes you just gotta get over that hump
Giggity.
and watch that hump, I guess.
Oh, what is that?
Whoa, that's a text message.
Word.
Yeah, porn's just not the same at all. Somebody was talking about on a podcast how porn's gonna become like a live show because they can't make money on the internet anymore. Which it kind of already is, except it's like webcams. This is the only thing that actually makes money.
Oh wow, crap. Excuse me, gentlemen. I have to make a call.
Well, we can end it. Yeah. Alright, well, that was Jared. And he shall be going back to DC sometime.
Thank you, gentlemen, for the opportunity. It's been fun.
Yep.
Later.
It's making me nervous, yeah.
In this episode of the Discourse of Human Events, I joined Zach and Cody, along with their old friend Jared. No, I need to read it aloud first.
Okay,
I need to read it.
Why don't you do that?
In this episode of the Discourse of Human Events, I joined Zach and Cody along with their old friend.
Titties.
Why would you do that? Why would you do that? In this episode,
of the Discourse of Human Events, I joined Zach and Cody along with their old friend Jared. We talk about
DC, the inner tubes, old cartoons, news, and science. We also managed to talk about dicks getting mutilated and chopped off.
enjoy.